Good morning, Jody.
For the record, what is taking place here is actually pre-organized crime for the likes of those in authority and in your position. Such sites as Deagle.com, that's www.deagle.com, shows planned depopulation statistics such as with the New World Order. These set-up-to-fail processes which debilitate the larger part of the naive population has been set up to asset-strip individuals of their property in the guise of protection through the COVID pandemic. This will only be known entirely by high-level Freemasons, and unless symbology and numerology is recognized, the media facade goes largely unrecognized. Although this has been how the large corporations have taken out small businesses in the past, it has not been known until now that this is operated from the Phoenix scam and likewise the mortgage fraud, which all operate via the Neiman Capitals. I've addressed this to you individually and now alerting the public at large to your benefiting and unaccountability and challenge the legal system to prove this wrong on your behalf. The system operates wrongly, is guilty until proven innocent. I put this to you that you are in the same position in the face of the public inquiry. The phrase order out of chaos is now blatantly obvious. The principle being used in manipulations are becoming known rapidly, which are utilizing psychological and emotional abuse for isolating and alienating family loved ones, imposing mental health ailments, and using them to be exploited like nursing home segregations. Since I have been notified, I have investigated and urge other members of the public to do the same. I recognize these patterns having gone through the family fraud court process. The public is being provoked by unlawful orders, our loss of income and resources, and forcing people to be dependent on the state. Let it be known that the aims of a one-world government is now obvious, and the public is being set against the government facade that we are now in. The agenda now matches the 1666 Great Fire of London ruse and its bubonic plague pandemic, which was used to sneak in the Setway KV Trust Act of 1666, which made all bond equity profiteering possible. Likewise, the 1918 Spanish flu, which followed on from the Titanic flu, all corresponds to the convenient sinking of the Titanic, the loss of the stock exchange brokers on board celebrating, which deliberately caused the stock exchange crash at that time, and which matches the same great reset we now face. Federal Reserve conveniently started 616 days after the sinking of the Titanic. It also conveniently corresponds to World War I, which, despite what most people would think, the central banking, large corporations with the media actually flourished. This should leave the public curious and needing to investigate SERCO, SERCO, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and the Rockefeller Foundation with their operating lockstep, which matches the waves of lockdowns we are experiencing. I would ask you if you are covering for all these and pose questions to you as in the past, but predictably, they will be met by the regular wall of silence. Let it be known this is a sign of being complicit by all of you.
One of my mentors exposed Deagle back in 2019. The forecast feature was promptly removed from the site. As he wasn't working with anyone in NZ, he didn't take a screenshot of ours back then. When I went to look, this is all I could find. Obviously no forecasts anymore. My UK friends, they were planning on axing your population from 66 million down to 15 million. Aussie friends and whānau, obviously they didn't think too badly of you because they were only going to axe your population by 8 million. Yeah, 23 at the time, down to 15 also. Lastly, for your interest, they're relative matrix coding. Everything's coded, dated, the whole lot, so have